Welcome to Sairam Triple YouTube channel. Let us discuss question paper solutions. This one is a video question paper last year questions. First question they have given show that a per unit impedance of a two winding transformer will remain same referred to primary as well as secondary. So this one is like a advantage, right? Advantage of per unit value. So whatever you consider both or both side primary or secondary, you will get the same answer. So ZPU new is equal to ZPU old. You have to derive, right? So 6 mark the question they have given. Second question they have given problem. So already we solved in the class. They have given like this. There is a um, one generating station and then there is a two motors and transmission lines will be there. We have to draw a reactance diagram for this one. First we need to calculate per unit values, actual value, base value, and also per unit value, nim value we need to calculate, and afterwards draw the diagram. So just to mention the values directly we'll get it everything. Define per unit quantity. I mentioned the advantage of per unit quantity system. So per unit quantity is like actual by value by base value. Mention the advantage in the sense manufacture it's easy and calculation becomes easy, and both the primary secondary started transformer will get same per unit value, and mm, also so the difference is in the narrow range, right? Whatever the calculation of per unit value. Next they have given question already we solved in the classroom. So just to draw the diagram of this signal diagram to reactance diagram, just to convert everything value into new value or old value, and then xp new, xp old, or zp new, zp old value, directly we'll get it everything. Next, module 2, with the help of waveform time three-phase symmetrical fault on synchronous generator, define steady state transient subtransient reactance. So we have a three diagram. One is a reactance diagram, transient, steady state, and then subtransient reactance. Just to draw the one oscillogram. So directly we'll get everything. Already only in the module 2 we have only two questions, right? Two or three questions, theory questions, just to concentrate. Next they have given one problem. We need to find out this fault current. So same problem, similarity will be there. Just to draw the reactance diagram, just to calculate fault current by using a Thevenin's law or KCL KVL. Next, explain clearly how circuit breaker is rated. So circuit breaker is rated like based on the time, and then based on the current rating, and based on the speed, or so many parameters depends. Next they have given one problem. We need to calculate just to draw the diagram. Reactance diagram or signal diagram. Afterwards, you calculate everything. Next, module 3, obtain the relation between line phase system of voltage in the star connection, give the relevant phasor diagram. So we need to draw um, sequence components and voltage star connections. So star connection will get root 3 I phase, IL is equal to root 3 I phase, I phase is equal to L by root 3, VL is equal to, for star, right, IL is equal to I phase, VL is equal to root 3 V phase. So just to draw. And similarly will be there, module 3, there is a circuit diagram. Circuit diagram is needed for to calculate even positive sequence, negative sequence, zero sequence, just to draw till reactance diagram. So if you draw reactance diagram, that is positive sequence. If you draw without generator, that is become a negative sequence. If you draw by using transformer, this one that is zero sequence. Draw the zero sequence impedances network transformer, just to draw the zero sequence network, okay, for this one. And already we had discussed the positive sequence, negative or zero sequence components. They have given 2 or 3 currents. We need to calculate line currents, right? So just use formula by using A operator. In a 3-phase 4-wire system, they have given everything. We need to calculate neutral gets disconnected, find the new power. New power we need to calculate, right? Next, model 4, an unloaded fully excited 3-phase alternator, LG fault they have given. Just to give a line and then ground fault, and then just to draw the reactance diagram for positive sequence, negative sequence reactance diagram, and zero sequence diagram. Then you draw the sequence network and find out the fault current and an LG fully excited 3-phase point alternator fault current. And next there is a draw the sequence network from they have given generator everything values. We need to calculate this one fault line current occur fault here, this fault, okay, here this point they have given fault current. Next, derive the expression for the fault current line to line ground fault. LLG fault occurs through the fault impedances. So just to draw a diagram, LLG fault diagram, and then calculate with impedance, okay, sequence network you draw. And they have given LL fault problem, solve the LL fault problem, and nothing is there. 3-phase generator with the open circuit voltage. So open circuit voltage they have given 400. is subject to LG fault. Okay, LG fault they have given. Fault impedance is J2 ohm. Determine the fault current. Z1 is equal to 4 ohm and Z2 is equal to J2 ohm and Z0 is equal to J1 ohm. Repeat the problem for LL fault. LG fault first you calculate. After that LL fault you same method you follow. I mean just one slight difference will be there. Slight one value it will change. Next, module 5, explain nuclear array criteria concept. Here simplification is needed. Okay, concept when power system is subjected to sudden loss of one of the parallel lines. So sudden loss in the sense one line of falling down or one line failure occurs, that we need to determine. Determine stability pertaining to the power system and classify the different types of stability. Steady state, transient, subtransient stability is will be there. A 2-pole 50 Hz 11 kV turbo alternator rating as 100 megawatts, 0.85 per factor lagging. The rotor has a moment of inertia 100 kg. Calculate H and M. So already we discussed H and M derivation, right? So just to use formula and then calculate. Next, derive the power angle equation. Silent pole synchronous machine connected to an infinite bus bar. Draw the power angle curve. So power angle curve, just like one curve will come like this, right? Like this it will come, and derive the expression for the swing equation. So 2 by h of d square delta by d square is equal to pa or whatever, right? So just you concentrate on overall solution. So I'll be giving solution for this question paper. See, I have solved this question paper, and then you can refer by using notes also. I mean like just I given PDF solution of this problem, all the questions and all the problems. Just to go through and then solve.